It's another sunny day in Seattle, which is strange if you've ever been to Seattle. No, it gets really nice during the summer. It starts usually around April, but it's nice right now, which is just kind of weird because we usually only get 3 months, maybe 2 months of nice. So today I want to talk about applications or app games that have really great design, really great user interface to them. There are 3 games that I want to talk about today. So 2 of them are free, 1 of them is $1.99. 2 of them are puzzle games. 1 of them is kind of like a board style game. It's kind of like air hockey meets pool meets, I don't know, bocce? I guess that makes sense. You'll see when I show you the gameplay. So the first game I want to talk about is Word Rage. Now this game is free. It was released by Tiny Factory. The game itself is by Justin Palmer. The game has really clean, crisp, simple design to it. It is great to look at. It is a black background with white text. The text is very blocky. It's almost like an impact style typeface. I don't know what typeface exactly he used, but if you know what I'm talking about when I say impact style, you'll understand. It is a word game in the fact that you are given a word to try to figure out how to spell in this jumble of letters that could all make up that word. And you are playing against the clock. I think you can also play against other people. You're given new words every day or every week. I can't remember exactly how that works. There's a sort of calendar when you go into the game and you can just kind of click through. But it's very clean, it's a lot of fun, it's nice to look at. It's a good 5-minute killer. It's a great, I'm sitting on the bus, I don't have anything to do, might as well play Word Rage killer, if that makes sense at all. And the next game is a lot like that as well. The next game is Scribbled Numbers by Tobias Kamber. This game is a lot like Word Rage, except it has the pretense of being a number game instead of a word game or a letter game or what have you, or word jumble game. You are given a number in the upper right hand corner in which you have a series of rows and columns of varying numbers in which you're trying to draw a line to get all the numbers that you draw a line across to add up to the number in the upper right hand corner. So it's a very simple concept for a game. The UI is very similar to that of Word Rage. It's black background, white text. The text in this is a serifed, scribbled text. So it's a little more, I don't want to say artsy, but it definitely has that feel to it. It still is very simple and a very neatly done design, so it's very easy to look at, very easy to play, very easy to interface with. And the last game is Olo by Sennep. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's Sennep. It is $1.99 on the App Store. And it is this great little, this is the one that I was talking about. It's kind of like pool, it's kind of like bocce, it's kind of like air hockey. It's got this weird mix of everything. It is actually done by an interactive design studio, and I think this is the way App Store is going to change a lot of things in the future, is that design studios are going to start putting out games versus game development companies or game designers. They're going to start thinking in those terms. And this is why Olo is really interesting, because it definitely has that feel to it, that it was done by somebody who's more design inclined than game development inclined. Not that the game mechanics are bad, they're actually very interesting because of the combination of all of the game mechanics of the games that I had aforementioned. What's really great about this is the unexpected game mechanic of once you kind of overshoot and you can either claim back one of your pucks or the other player's puck, you have only, I think, 3 or 4 uses of that puck before the finger of death will claim it for itself. So that game mechanic makes the game a little unexpected and a lot of fun, and not just one of those, well, it looks pretty and is well-designed game. And you have multiplayer. You can play in person with people, or you can play online. The only bad thing I would say about Olo is that the multiplayer, there isn't a lot of people consistently online to play it, which kind of takes the fun out of the game for me, because I'm waiting for like 5 minutes for somebody to sign on sometimes. There just needs to be more players. But all in all, I think these games just have great design in general, and I think this is a route that a lot of applications are going to be taking now and in the future. They're going to be straying away from things that have in real life look to them, like buttons and stuff like that, or just drop-down menus that have beveled edges and those sorts of things. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Keep playing. Check out these games if you get a chance, and I'll be talking to you again soon.